Izzet players are soldiers of Satan, and Izzet is the worst thing to ever happen to Magic the Gathering. With all of my heart, I hate Izzet more than anything else. There's many things Wizards could do with Izzet that it just doesn't. I'm Disputing MTG, and I'm going to expose to you all of the evils of Izzet and propose solutions. Let's begin. Every Izzet deck does the same damn thing. It's all just in some shape or form Storm. Gearson Starn is the only slight deviation, and he's just a worse Ob Nixilis. 90% of Izzet decks run like every other Izzet commander in them. I strongly believe that right now, if you went through your collection, threw together 61 Izzet instants and sorceries and 38 basic lands with any Izzet commander, that it could work and genuinely be at least decent. That's genuinely insane. On top of this, half the time you're explaining how the Izzet deck works to the Izzet player. If you don't know how to navigate the stack and how things resolve, maybe you shouldn't be playing Izzet. It's all just the same damn thing every time, like I said, and it only gets worse and worse with every set. I am genuinely not someone to complain about core concepts of the game like color and color philosophy. I mean, even myself, I try and challenge myself when I build decks to mess with things that I don't like. I mean, my Jin-Gitaxias deck, I don't really like playing control-y, stacksy games, but that deck opened my eyes, and now I understand it a bit more, and I have more fun with it. I think that for everything besides Izzet, that there is a fun way to build it somehow. I have spent hours and days trying to build an Izzet deck that's actually fun, but it all just sucks. I could fart and I'd go infinite with some Izzet commander out there. For a combination about like intellect and spontaneous smartness and shit in terms of actual gameplay, I can't help but feel as if Izzet really misses the mark. Now that I'm done complaining for now, here are some themes I think that Izzet could do, or some improvements Wizards could make. First up, vehicles. Blue and red already have artifact support, and Izzet is all about crazy machines. I think it would be interesting to see something that caters specifically towards vehicles and makes them more powerful. Especially with the announcement of the Red Craterhoof Behemoth, I think it's Crater Claw Colossus. I think that this could mean, for the future, we're going to see vehicles be a more prevalent part of Magic the Gathering, which I'm very excited about. And when Crater Claw drops, I'm going to be getting a few copies of them for myself. Next up, I'd like to see a sort of your party sort of mechanic. I could see a game plan that revolves around assembling a team of creatures, like a team of researchers, to create a big burst of advantage. This would force Izzet players to have to deal with resource management, deciding whether to allocate interaction towards threats at large or threats to the teams specifically. Once you get your team of creatures, some payoff could include, maybe like iconic stuff from Magic the Gathering, like an extra turn, like a repeatable once per turn Fabricate or Whir of Invention, maybe like an overloaded Cyclonic Rift 2 that has some damage on it, like for every creature you return to the hand, deal 1 damage. To incentivize the playstyle, the creatures would serve dual functions, such as like also maybe being mana dorks or cost reducers, or also being able to sacrifice themselves to give other things protection. Either way, I want to see Izzet become more creature-oriented, because a lot of the time, the creatures are just, okay, this is either helping me storm off, or supporting, it's just making my storm turns more powerful. I want to see more like, we're leaning into almost like Voltron-y stuff, like, I think Zada Hedron Grinder, I think there should be more designs along that for Izzet. I feel like that is very fun and a very interesting thing to do. Next up, this might be a bit ambitious and might be a bit worded wrong, but meld. I've always loved melding as a mechanic, and I think with some generalization, it could make Izzet a lot more fun. I'd like to see like a cycle of artifacts, or like an evergreen mechanic that can meld with something being like whatever designation the card warrants. Like, almost like a mutate, but specifically for artifacts. Because mutate was a very fun mechanic, and I think mutate for artifacts would be a very fun way to put a spin on the current artifact game plan. Alright. That's all I really have for today. I just wanted to complain about Izzet for a bit. Uh, if you too despise Izzet as you should, like and subscribe. If you enjoy Izzet, leave this channel and never come back again until you've learned the error of your ways. Anyways, thank you all for watching and have a great day.